Yo, so today I'll be trying to solve a LeetCode question that will be picked for me randomly by LeetCode itself. Why am I doing this? Is simply because I want to show that people can still use their brains instead of relying on AI agents and LLMs and all that bullshit. I generally don't use AI pretty much at all, and I encourage you to use your brain as well. And yeah, in this video I will simply solve one of the online assessment questions that will be picked for me. Let's see what it's gonna be. I will be using C# as it's my primary language. Let's just start. Yeah. Given an array of 4 digits, find the latest 24-hour time that can be made using each digit exactly once. 24-hour times are formatted as hour, month, where hours between 00 and 23, between 00 and 59. The earliest 24-hour time is 00, and the latest one. Return the latest 24-hour time format if no valid time can be made. Return an empty string. Alright, so we're given an array of the integers and I have to make a string out of them. Cool. And I have to return the latest format of the time from them. I think this is a backtracking. Yeah, I feel like it's a backtracking algorithm issue. And can it be more? Okay, the length of array is 4. Alright, can I be more? Yeah, obviously can I be more than 10. Okay, let's first create a backtracking service, as I feel like this is the actual stuff we'll be dealing with here. So I'll quickly create an action method here with, let's say, the list of probably strings. I will convert them all to strings because it makes a bit more sense. Yes, items, then there will be the final result, then there will be the limit, which is 4, so I guess we don't have to define it anyway. And there will be the list of current items available to pick from. Yeah, so let's go with this. So I will start from the end of the method since it will be much easier. Let's call it an x index. Yeah, and x should be lower than the count of the items in a list. Yes, and increment it. It's fine. Yeah, and I will create another new items, let's call them that way. And here I will create another for loop. Y should be lower than the items, again count. I'm incrementing it, and here I'll probably check whether the y is not equal to the x index, just to exclude some of the items from array that have already been used, and add them to the new items. And I will take them from these items by y. And since we're doing a recursion here, I would like to create a new process from it. Sorry, I need to move the camera probably somewhere to the left. Yeah, since it's a recursion, since it's a recursion, I will call this method once again, pass the reference to the new items that was created out here within this iteration, and the result will be, well, I will add the incrementation to it, which is the items, yeah, with the extraction of the item from the items by the index, and current items. Current items is just to take all the results from it at the end of the execution of this method, basically. Alright, and in the beginning I need to check whether the result length of the result is more equal to 4. I mean, we have the preset condition that there are only 4 of them in the array, so it's fine. I can also do it like, no, it's fine like this. Then the current, then we can add the stuff to the current items. So basically here, yes, it will be the result, and we're prematurely finishing the execution of a method. That should give us the variations, basically. Through the recursive calls of a backtrack method. Okay. It's more equal. I mean, it cannot be more, so let it be 4, just equal to 4. By y excluding and adding this one. Okay, cool. Now here I will call the I also need to convert the array of integers to the list of integers, just much easier to track through the list, so I'll just do it. Just take the length of it, backtracking service, and list of items. Why am I calling the static class? It should be a method here. And the result, well, at first it should be the empty string, and here I should get the pass the result list. Okay, and yes, later on I need to loop through each one of them and basically create a and check which one of the time formats is higher. That's an interesting condition. The lowest one can be 0, 0, and that one can be this one. 2359. Okay. Yes, and we have the list of all the strings, which are the items. Yes, obviously here I will need to create first of all, it's a list of items, and second of all, I need to loop through each one of them and convert them all to string. That will be much easier to create the variations. And then I need to pick the first 2 numbers and check if it's not higher. Okay. Okay, let's loop through each one of them. So okay, and I will take it from the result, one item, and I need to probably combine 2 of the first items. Yeah, it would be nice. Probably would be nice to substring it. The first two, and then the last 2. Yeah, it makes sense to substring it. Yeah, to substring it and then convert it back to the integer. on a split. Okay, then let's do it this way. How about a dictionary or something like that? Or dictionary will not be the best idea here. No, actually, I mean, I feel like it might work, but I'll create a record here. Let's call it just an item, and it will contain the hour, the hour and the minute here. Okay, and for each one of the results, I will take the substring, or actually I can do it from the beginning to the is it the third index or the second index? I think it's like this, if I recall it correctly. Yes. Create an item, and then from the second one I'll create it to the fourth index, so from the third to the fourth, and then from the first to the second, and I need to parse it, so parsing it. Here the same, I need to parse it. Okay, and we have the list of final items, let's call them that way. Okay, so we have a list of final items where the first two numbers will be the hours, the other two numbers will be the minutes, and now I need to create the initial time. What is the other? If no valid time can be made, return an empty string. Okay. Initial time. Obviously, if all of them will be contained, I mean, if there will be a zero. Yeah. Initial time is the item 0 and 0. And then I will need to loop through each one of the list of final items. So list of final items, and final item. Why did I do it in Pascal case instead of the camel one? List of final items retrieved by index, then the final item. Here I have to be sure. We got all the variations right. Okay. If final item hour is less than 24, and the final item minute is less. Is it a minute? Yeah, okay, define it a bit wrongly. Is less than how much? 59, so 60. Then we're continuing. I'll do a bit of a nesting here, which is not good, but alright. Item, initial time that hour is less than the final item at hour, and initial time, that minute, is less than the minute of the final hour. Yes, then we are assigning this initial item, initial time, actually it's not the initial time, it's fine. Assigning the final item to this initial item, and we're moving on like this, and then at the end, at the end I'm just gonna take, since it's supposed to be a string, initial time, that's hour, and initial, obviously convert it to string, and initial, by the way, is it an integer or a string here? Yeah, I parsed it, so did I have to parse it? Yeah, I had to. Alright, that's fine. Ring. Okay. Obviously there will be probably some compilation errors, but I will try to resolve them as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, what's the problem here? One missing parenthesis? Is that a thing? What type of sting? Where is it? Okay. Can I convert what? List of items, probably, yeah. Because I didn't convert it to list. Name your item doesn't exist. That's can be applied to operands of type of and a method group. Did I not convert it to list? Yes, I didn't. 2-4. Why is it 2-4? Supposed to be 2341. It didn't take the... wait. I think I messed something up with this conversion, because it should take then 2 of them from the second item to the fourth. Did I do substringing wrongly? Probably did do the substringing wrongly. 21 from the third one. Just a sec. Okay, why did it do 2143 and not 23? What are the variations? I need to log the variations just to see all of them there. So result it had a variation of 2341. if it had a variation of 2341, did it have a variation of 2143? Yes. Huh, what's the problem? I see. I see the issue. Yes, because we compare both of them, the hour and the minute. And it should compare. Yes, it should compare first the hour. Yeah, okay, so if the hour is more is less than the hour of the final item, or probably here we're gonna have to, or the initial, yes, or the initial time, that hour is gonna be equal to the final item, that hour, and yeah, initial time is minute, it's less than minute. Okay, that fixed it. Okay, I feel like there will be still some errors, so I'm gonna, yeah, okay, so there is no, like, yes, if there is a 0 0, obviously that's, yes, what if the 0 0 is the initial time? Then I need to create something like a switch here, probably. Probably something like that, yes. Yes, let's create used. Used, and if not used, then I'm returning an empty string. Okay, then there is the other issue. If we have all of them are zeros, then I feel like even in the very beginning, yeah, in the very beginning, if, yeah, list of items are 0, then yeah, I'm just returning the 0 0 0 0 like this. Cannot be applied to the type of string. Okay, that's fine. I'll just parse it. Okay, yeah, okay, here 0 0, there is a problem with the minute here. Let's do it this way then. If it's equal to 0, then we're adding the, yeah, 0 0 here, else just using the initial value. And here the same, I think 0, using 0, 0, else the initial value. The problem is that there will be an issue vice versa. So if there is a, yeah, that will be a thing I'll need to think about as well, about the number, for example 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. What's the problem? Condition XY cannot be used directly in a string interpolation. Yes, of course. Of course it cannot be. Yeah, that's the stuff I was talking about. Yes, if it contains one number, yes. Yeah, here I need to do the other condition, that if the length of that one cannot be any other one as well. Yes, it can be. Yes, I will need to take it out of here because there will be a bit of a mess. There is a bit of a mess already. Yes, length equal to simply 1. Then we're using the item plus 0 here, else just using the item. Should be the same for the minutes, and I should add it as the other condition ideally, or just, okay, ternary, nested ternary operators. A nasty thing, but a necessary thing in this case. Oh, that's unfreaking readable. Yeah, I hope it will run. Oh yeah, I didn't remove this code. Okay, passed. Good.